Sanford and Son, without a doubt, has given the world some of the greatest characters ever to hit the big screen. So let's go over some that are still with us today in 2024. Antonio Fargas. Born in 1946, he is 77 years old today. He made his lone appearance in perhaps the greatest episode in show history, Fred Sanford Legal Eagle. He played the lawyer inspired by Johnny Cochran, Sonny Cochran. He has appeared in over 135 movies and shows, working for over 5 decades and still acting to this day. Tina Andrews. She played Fred's niece Elizabeth, named after his late wife, and had a major resemblance to her. She's one of the few to have appeared in both Sanford and Son and Sanford Arms. She is also a writer and producer. Graduating in 1969, she could be the age of 72. It isn't listed anywhere. She acted in over 35 shows and movies while writing and producing several as well. Beverly Sanders. She played the very comical Nora Simpson. She was a blind date for Lamont that Fred got at a dating agency so that Lamont could get married and inherit $7,000. Beverly has appeared in over 80 movies and shows, with her latest being Biscuits in 2019. She has appeared in shows such as The Love Boat, Barney Miller, and The Mary Tyler Moore Show. Lee Weaver. He was Mr. Quincy, the city agent who told Fred he needed to get rid of his elephant. He also got a bucket of water in the face thanks to Bubba. Born in 1930, Lee Weaver is 94 times around the sun. He acted in or over 140 movies and shows, including MacGyver, What's Happening Now, A Different World, Martin, Beverly Hills 90210, and recently Planners Deluxe in 2022 as the old guy. Damon Wilson. He played Lamont Sanford for all 6 seasons. Today he is 77 years old and still married to the same wife since 1974. They have 6 wonderful children together. Wilson is an author, a minister, and can still be seen on YouTube today talking all things with his thoughts about life and entertainment. Lynn Hamilton. She played Donna Harris and was Fred Sanford's main squeeze. She is 94 years young today. Her husband sadly passed away in 2014. She has 1 child. LaWanda Page actually had a younger sister named Lynn Hamilton. This led some to believe that they were sisters. This was confirmed to be false by Damon Wilson. She is retired today. Edward Crawford. He played Roger Lawson, Janet Lawson's son. Today he is 61 years old. Edward was a very talented child actor and appeared in over 13 shows, including Good Times, Adam 12, and The Bill Cosby Show in 1969, ironically named Roger in that show as well. He today does not act and has a brother named Daniel. George Weiner. He played Percy G. Hopweather in 1 appearance in Sanford and Son. He is 78 years old today. He was best known, as Fred called him, Mr. Hot Weather. Just 1 appearance, but a memorable one for sure. George has starred in over 200 plus movies and shows, one of the most among Sanford and Son guest star characters of all time. Today he is still acting, and his latest performance being in Station 19 in 2024. Hal Williams. Officer Smitty was played by Hal Williams, and he is 85 times around the sun for Hal. He's been married twice and appeared in Sanford and Son 20 times as the big, lovable police officer. He would help translate what the other officers were trying to say to Fred and Lamont. He starred in over 75 total movies and shows. In 2022, he was still busy acting in the TV series Mr. Mayor. David Moses. He played Rooster. He is 82 years old and still going strong. Unfortunately, we lost Skeeter Matthews and Hucklebuck, but the other actor who played one of the coolest trio in Sanford and Son history is still pushing out shows. In 2022-23, he was in 13 episodes of Bosch Legacy. He's been busy in his career with over 40 plus movies and shows. Skip Cunningham. He was in the poker playing episode with Big Money Grip, as well as playing Don Evans in the episode where Fred has a baby. He is 83 years old today, and other than Sanford and Son, you might not know this, he is very talented when it comes to dancing. Judy Pace. Born in 1942, she is 82 years old of age today. She played Judy on the episode The Way to Lamont's Heart, where she cooked some smoked pork butt for Grady. She starred in Peyton's Place and The Young Lawyers. She was still acting in 2004 in Sucker Free City. She was also one of the first black bachelorettes on The Dating Game. After her second husband, Kurt Flood, passed away, she continued to be a major spokesperson in establishing free agency in professional sports. George Foreman. Born in 1949, he is 75 years old today. George appeared as himself in the episode The Director. George and Fred had some great lines together, showing George could be funny as well. George was a previous champ, and he took some time away from boxing before he finally decided to retire. George even had his own comedy show on ABC when he made his comeback for boxing and winning the title that he had lost to Ali, becoming the oldest fighter to ever win the championship and having the longest time between title reigns, 20 years. And let's not forget the Foreman Grill. George has succeeded in life and been an inspiration to many. Eric Lonneville. Born in 1952, he is 72 years old. Eric played Aunt Esther and Uncle Woody's son, Daniel. He later played Luther Hawkins in the series Saint Elsewhere. He also played another adopted son of Chuck Norris in A Force of One. Nowadays, he's a director doing shows such as Blue Bloods and NCIS Los Angeles. And Zetta Chase. Born 1941, she is 83 years old today. She played the lovely stewardess Susan in the episode Superflyer. She played in the movie The Toy with Richard Pryor and The Greatest with Muhammad Ali. So one of the greatest boxers and one of the greatest comedians of all time. Her last show movie was Benson in 1984. She lives in London as of 1982. Peter Bonners. He was born in 1938 and he is 86 years young today. He played the doctor in the episode TV or Not TV, when Fred goes to the hospital. He appeared in over 50 plus shows and movies, while also directing over 70 shows and movies, including 29 episodes of Home Improvement, 6 episodes of The Hugleys, 4 episodes of Just Shoot Me. The latest came in 2011 in a show called Expletive, My Dad Say. Howard Platt. He played Officer Hoppy. Howard replaced the very stern Officer Swanee. The producers wanted someone who was more friendlier to pair with fellow Officer Smitty. Howard was born in June 1938, and he is 85 years old today. He appeared in 20 episodes of Sanford and Son. He also appeared in The Cat from Outer Space, the series Sanford, Barney Miller, and appeared in The Lucky Ones, a movie in 2007. Lillian Leman. She was born in February of 1947 and is 87 years old. She played the receptionist in the episode In a Matter of Life and Breath. She also appeared in The Drew Carey Show, Cold Case, the hilarious movie Evan Almighty, the popular drama The Closer, Men of a Certain Age, 6 episodes of that in 2011. Lee Duncan. He is 85 years old, and he appeared in The Great Sanford Siege as the first deputy Palmer. He was also in Murder, She Wrote, Knight Rider, The X-Files, and Boston Legal in 2008. Barbara Rhodes. She is 78 years old, and she played Gladys in the Hawaiian episodes of Sanford and Son. She also starred in One Life to Live, 21 episodes in 2011, Generations, 48 episodes, and Father Downing Mysteries. Rosco Orman. He is 79 years old and played Al Robinson, the bank robber, in Bank on This. He is most commonly known, though, as Gordon from Sesame Street, where he appeared in over 580 episodes, and he retired in 2023. He appeared in Blue Bloods, Law & Order, and 60-plus other shows. But for millions of fans, he will always be known as Gordon Robinson on Sesame Street. John Larette. He is 76 years old and appeared as Murray Steinberg in the episode Steinberg and Son. He was in the 1980s Night Court series and is involved in the reboot in 2324. He was in the hit movie Blind Date with Bruce Willis, the show Dallas, The West Wing, The Practice, but for most fans he's always known as Dan from Night Court. That's it for today's episode, all. If you enjoyed any part of this, please give a like, and if you enjoy our channel, give a subscribe.